we live, Jane? Hi, my name's Heather, and it's coffee chat time, and I'm here with my fabulous friend.
Jane, I'm excited.
And today we thought we'd pop on here and talk to you about hope. It's a big subject, but we thought it was appropriate. It is Easter, so if you celebrate Easter, then we want to wish you a happy Easter. And
Yes, happy
there are
Easter.
other religions celebrating other holidays today, so we want to acknowledge that as well.
Yes, let's do our cheers coffee chat time.
Okay, we've got to get this organized. Oops.
Cheers. Okay. Yeah, Heather and I are excited to talk about this because hope is huge right now, not only personally, but for the world. And we're all searching for hope. And I find that, I don't know about you, Heather, but as I talk to more and more people and friends, the biggest thing I'll hear people say, oh, there's no hope, because people have lost their jobs and they're going through so much and everything's so uncertain. And I started to really look into the inner, like, where do you find hope when you feel like you've lost it? Like, where is it? It's not physical. Like, where is it? Like, what, you know?
Well, it's certainly not in here because, because my intellectual brain is like going crazy too. Like, holy smokes, like what's going to happen to the world? Like everything is, you're right, uncertain, and things are changing, and people are looting and losing their jobs, and there's terrible things happening all across the world. And yeah, it's making my anxiety worse.
And so I think it's interesting because I've been listening to Deepak Chopra and Oprah have this beautiful 21-day meditation on hope. And I never used to meditate. It's a new thing for me, but it is helping me so much. And even if you don't meditate, to listen to what Oprah says and Deepak at the beginning is so powerful. I wrote down every day on what they say about hope. But I know that they say there's always hope in every situation. There always is somewhere. And what I feel and what I believe is that the only place it is inside us in this moment. That's really what I am kind of learning, that it's when you feel like completely out of control or hopeless, and the only thing you can do is go be quiet somewhere and just go inward and try to, that's where it is. It's just, how do you access it, kind of,
Well, you gotta dig really deep sometimes. And you're right, it's not in here. It's somewhere deeper in your soul. It's deep, deep, deep in there. And I'm not sure, like you say, that it's in this moment. Like for me, I still think hope is a future thing, which is good because for me,
Yeah.
it's like this, the way that things, that saying, this too shall pass. That's my vision. That's my version of hope. Is this unprecedented, the way things are right now? This is going to pass.
Yes.
And so that's where my hope comes in for me.
Right. And that would be, so I agree, you want to have hope for the future. We all want hope for the future, but when things we all have our own personal reality, personal space, like I'm in my home right now, you're in yours, and the future of or the fear or whatever we think could happen, there's hope, but you still have to have it in this moment right now here, or your brain will worry, right? That's why I think it's hope as actually only here in this moment. Because what else do you have? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen a month from now, but we can control right now. And so that's where I think I try to get out of my brain and just, my goodness, I look outside, it's a beautiful view, it's peaceful, it's quiet. My brain knows that there's all this uncertainty and that a lot of people are struggling. So the only thing I can control is this moment right here.
That's true anyways. That's true.
Yeah.
Because all we ever have is the breath that we take now.
Right.
And the breath that I just let go. So
right.
that's it. That's all we got. This is.
Right. I know.
So I agree that you're right. I was just saying that for me, that I guess it's a belief. It's a belief, a deep belief that things are going to change. Things are going to get better. Things are gonna not be the way that they are right now.
Right. That's like faith. That's the same, faith, right?
Oh,
faith.
That's a big topic too.
Faith and hope, or belief is your faith. Having faith that things are going to turn out. Yeah,
you're right. Faith is a belief in something that you really can't prove it. You can't. It's a belief in something bigger than you, bigger than
Yeah, being able to see something that isn't there yet. You don't need to physically see it. You know it's going to happen. Right. Having faith that things are going to turn out. Yeah. And I think it's so important that right now that all of us try to inspire other people to be hopeful, especially the people that are working the front, frontline workers, is that it's like all of us could be a beacon of hope for others. Like we all could, and I do know how, I guess I don't know, but how hard it is for the frontline workers. I can't even imagine. So I just hope somehow we can instill hope in people. So,
well, I think that they've got to have hope. They have to for sure, they've got to have hope, because that's why they're going to work every day and they're trying to make a difference, and they're absolutely saving lives.
Yeah.
And putting their own life in jeopardy, right? It's
and being around when you're feeling like you don't have hope or whatever's happening in your brain, is just getting around children. Children are beautiful. We're all born with hope and joy and love, and we're so innocent and pure when we're born, and children just, right? You being around them makes you feel so good and so hopeful, or even like puppies and dogs. So those are where we they bring us into the present moment where we find all the joy. So, but I know Heather and I are very similar, but we're also very different. And Heather likes to figure stuff out. So, right?
Exactly. I want, there's an answer. I want to know what that answer is. The right answer, of course.
I know.
Not a big fan of the gray area. I like black and white, because then I know what to do.
Right.
I know that I can handle it, right?
And you've had times in your life where you have had hope and it's worked out?
Yes.
When was that?
Well, I gave my daughter up for adoption when she was born. And
oh my God.
Every day for 19 years, I had hope that I would find her. And I did. And that's going to be a story for another day. But that is the one time in my life where I had to have hope for a very, very, very long time, through some very difficult times.
Wow. And Heather, you're so beautiful. I can't even take it. That is, I don't know if there is, I'm going to cry. I don't know if there's a bigger hope than that, and the love to know that you may not be able to give this child the life, and to love them enough to give them up to and she had a beautiful family, right? She had a good and then having hope every single day today. That you would.
I spoke to her today.
Did you? Yeah.
We had a nice little Easter catch up today, and I got to talk to her. She has a almost 3-year-old daughter herself. So, I got to talk to them today. And anyways.
You're amazing. We will have
always hope.
Always hope.
Always hope.
Oh. Okay, and we are going to.
Your turn.
No, that is so beautiful. Like that is so beautiful. And the fact that you shared that, and I really would love to do one of these chats and just really get into that, like the adoption and how painful that is, and how You know, we really should do that. I would love to.
We will.
I
We
think-
will. Not today, though. We're going to find out
Not
when in
today.
your life you had to dig deep and find the hope.
I mean, there's lots of things, because I think when life is up and down for all of us, and we all go through good times and bad times, and I think that sometimes people can appear like, she has, she has it all together, but it's what you don't know that you don't know about someone else's story. I think it's a really powerful statement, what you don't know that you don't know. And so many of us have pain underneath. And I suffered a lot as a teenager. I had a really bad eating disorder. I had a shoplifted, a criminal record, and I was just this lost, broken girl when I was 18. And I think my biggest hope back then, being young and just kind of going off track a lot, my hope back then, and not being aware of, so much, I just was trying to make it through. I just hoped so much for love, for someone to see me. I just hoped for someone to see me for me and just love me unconditionally. And
I see you. I see you.
What?
I see you and I love you.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you. But I was like really, 17, 18 years old was really tough for me, or I would say 17 to 20. And then, I ended up meeting Ed when I was 19. He was a pilot, I was a flight attendant. And he, honestly, I feel like he picked me up like this broken girl, and he has loved me. Now it's been 34 years, and he's amazing. And I had a lot of hope for that. Just someone to see me and with all my faults. And so I think it is inside us that, and we all have it. And I think it's important to just share and talk, and if you're feeling like you have no hope, reach out to a friend and just share. And like this, like, where was it in your life that it did work out? Sometimes it takes a long time, right? You didn't see your daughter for how long did it take? 18 years?
19 years.
19. Wow, you're amazing.
Well, like you said, we've all got a story. We'll be talking about your story one day a little bit more. I think there's lots more to talk about there.
I exhaust myself.
And you all cut it out. Can I read what came from that Deepak Chopra, one of those
yes,
one of those meditations?
Yeah.
So
and
good.
Okay, Heather's gonna read from what day was it of the Joe?
It was, I believe it's day 18, making hope real.
She's going to read, because it's a meditation. Honestly, it's free right now. I'm going to put the link in the comments, because I think everyone should listen to it every morning. You don't have to meditate if that's not your thing, but you can listen to what Oprah and Deepak say about hope. It's incredible. Okay, read it.
Today's meditation is about helping to make hope real for others. Of course, fundamentally, each person must create hope from within themselves, but we can also play an instrumental role in supporting that hope building process. And the way we do this is to learn how to deeply listen, see, and feel another person. When we can be with and acknowledge another person without any judgment or agenda, then our core hope is supporting their core hope on a real soul-to-soul level.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Okay.
Okay.
We're wishing everyone to find hope. It's there. Cheers, Heather. You're adorable. We will talk more. Love you. And happy Easter.
Reach out, right? Reach out, people. We are here for you.
Okay. Happy Easter. Bye.